Recent years have seen more and more experimentation with bringing unusual, sometimes even shocking ideas to this most traditional of flower shows. We've been looking back at some of the most talked about and challenging design ideas that really set tongues wagging.
And don't be constrained by convention. This is a shipping container.
The perfume garden here also got a gold, and it charts the history of perfume in this country right back to Elizabethan days. But as you can see, it's got this futuristic nerve centre right here. It can be seen right across the showground. And the idea is that steam is forced up through the rose petals and then drips down as a distilled rose oil.
But we wanted to try and create something that's a little bit less heather and a little bit more leather. And here it is, rock and roll.
Now, this garden not only got a gold, but it also got the Most Creative Garden Award.
Whether it's recycled sea containers, pink towers puffing perfume, or, as in this example, a heavy metal garden made out of old spades, Chelsea has never been a stranger to controversial ideas. Take this groundbreaking moment in 2009.
I have a letter. What they're essentially saying here is that the judges applied the normal criteria, but because I don't have any real flowers, and this is a horticultural show, I automatically got a 30% handicap, and as a result of that, the garden has failed to achieve the minimum 45% required to make an award. They don't have a category for being original or cocky, is where I think. I thought, actually, they might have been very clever in giving me a plasticine award.
And the first time a garden landed at Chelsea that featured no flowers, it didn't stop it eventually scooping gold. Well, sort of.
And the RHS therefore has a one-off, specially commissioned, overnight medal. It's the best plasticine garden in the world, and it's the only plasticine RHS gold medal.
Fantastic,
So well
thank
done.
you.
You've inspired us all.
You've made me feel really bad now.
Why?
Stop the revolution! It's all over!
But when it comes to revolutionaries, there's only one prime contender.
As a generation of garden designers, we have to discover something new to say on all sorts of different levels. And for me, there's no point in being here just painting a pretty picture that I've seen a million times before. It would be utterly pointless.
Yes, Irish designer Dermot Gavin, a man whose mission is to provoke us to think again about garden design. This was his 7th design at Chelsea in 2011, the Irish Sky Garden. It's easy to see them as pure showmanship, but his execution both in structure, planting and landscaping takes the breath away. And this was the year it all changed for Dermot.
He's tried 7 times and at last it came. Dermot Gavin's Irish Sky Garden finally brought him that elusive gold.
Such was its recognition, it also scooped the public vote for the People's Choice.
Well, I'm delighted to say it's Dermot Gavin for his Irish Sky Garden. Where else, or who else, would bring a flying garden to Chelsea? Only Dermot could do that. And I think it has captured everybody's imagination. And the other thing that's important for us, what a wonderful garden he's put it into.
Buoyed by the applause, Dermot went on the following year to go one better. An 80-foot pyramid garden, complete with its own lift, shower room, vegetable floor with greenhouse, and a helter-skelter for a fast escape. Was it just ego waving?
It's about doing something different and pushing boundaries and exploring possibilities. The message is, can we in the future plan in an innovative way to have gardens in an increasingly urbanised society? Can we make every use of our space and every use of our resource to create escapes for people?
Even Chelsea pensioners fancied a look as it was awarded Silver Gilt and Most Creative, and everyone was talking about it.
It looks like Trumpton has gone crazy. Oh, it's fantastic.
Question is, will anyone ever trump that?